What kicked off this incident, and I have it pulled up here. I won't say a backstage altercation, but here's Raja Jackson and then the wrestler in kind. You can see the wrestler, boom, binked him over the head with a what is that, a beer can? And Raja's like, what the hell was that, bro? Right? And then you see these wrestlers right here on the side telling him, hey, bro, he's not a wrestler. He's not a wrestler. And look, Raja was ready to fight him right there. And they had to separate him. And they told the wrestler, hey, bro, he's not a wrestler. And so this is him apologizing now. They're apologizing. Hey, we're sorry. You know, he shouldn't have done that. That was wrong. Right? And so what happened here is that they decided, we're going to make this a part of the show. Right? We're going to make this a part of the show because it's good for, I don't know, tickets? So, first off, before we get to the video at hand that everyone's going crazy over, I'm going to just say this right now. If Raja had beat his ass right then and there, I'd be on Raja's side. I'm sorry. Like, if Raja had decided, you know what? He wants to smoke, he can have it right now. You have my 100% support behind that. Because that wrestler had no business just out of nowhere without consent breaking a beer can over a man's head like that. Right? That was weird. That was weird. Like, why would you do that? So, of course, Raja, rightfully so, wanted to whip his ass. So, all right. Now, we get to what happened in the video. So, like I said, they decided, we're going to make this a part of the show. And they told Raja, hey, you can get your lick back. You know what I mean? You can get your receipt when you do the angle. And so Raja said, all right, when I get my receipt, it's going to be for real. I'm actually going to punch him. And I don't think the wrestlers understood that this guy was serious or how serious he was. And so we get to this. Here's Raja here. This is after the show. You can see him. He's into the ring. Look at his head. Bow. So he was already knocked out. He was already knocked out, right? He just starts welling on him. Just starts going crazy on him. And they said he broke all of the teeth in his mouth. Right? He broke all the teeth in his mouth. They were literally so far down his throat, he was choking on his teeth. What's this wrestler's name? Stuart Smith. He broke every piece of tooth in his mouth that he was choking on them. Of course, wrestlers do come in and pull him off. And it went on for like a good solid 10 seconds before he gets involved, right? It's taking multiple wrestlers to pull him off too, because he's gone. So, and then look, see, now he's trying to fight him. And so everyone's like, hey, bro, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, my man. Yeah, so like it's taking multiple people to like pin him up against the turnbuckle. So to me, anyone saying that this is a work after watching that clip, I don't know what to tell you, because that doesn't look like a work to me. It doesn't look like a work to me. If it comes out that that was a work, I would have to ask, what was the point of it? Like, let's talk about that for a minute. If you were gonna work us, do you honestly think that was gonna get you the right kind of attention? No, like, that's not something you work. You don't do stuff like this so people can, oh my God, I want to see what happens next. No, like, what does this do if it is a work? Nothing. So, getting back to what just happened here. If Raj had went off on, what's his name again, Stewart, when he banged him upside the head with the beer can, if Raj would have just whooped his ass right there, I would be on Raj's side. I'd be like, well, dude, you shouldn't be just doing that kind of stuff to people without their consent. But what ended up happening now is that the incident happened, the wrestler apologized. Yes, he was in the wrong for doing it. He acknowledged it. He took responsibility. He apologized. That should have been the end of it. Now, when they planned to do the attack at the end of the show, the whole point was for him to get receipts, but they assumed that he was going to maybe rough him up just a little bit with the slam, the power slam / spine buster, right? Oh, he didn't just rough him up. He knocked him out. The spine buster knocked him out because he hit the back of his head. So To me, anything after that apology, I can't defend Raj. And I won't defend Raja. Rampage Jackson, his own father, went out on Twitter and said that that was wrong. He called out his own son and said that was wrong. He should not have done that. But regardless, when you see that assault, you have to understand something, man. Look, there's a reason why these wrestlers go the extra mile. You know, they train constantly. They're on the road 24/7. They're in the gym 24/7 because people can literally die inside the ring. Every time you see a wrestler, female, male, tag team, whatever, get inside that ring, they are literally putting their life on the line. Every single time. So when someone like Raja gets inside that ring and completely neglects all of that, slams him down the mat, knocking him out, and then proceeds to break every teeth in his mouth, real punches, by the way. And who knows what kind of damage he did to his face. Because he was out. The wrestler, you can tell, the moment he slammed him down, he was just going to town. The wrestler, usually if you're awake, you're getting punched like that, you cover up, right? Well, he was out, so he couldn't cover up. And Raj was just going crazy like a madman. The wrestlers, and when the wrestlers pulled him off, he tried to fight the wrestlers. It's like, my man, I understand that what happened to you earlier was disrespectful. This is taking it too far. To me, the moment the wrestler apologized, Raja should just let it go. He didn't let it go. He held on to it, and what we saw was assault. It was assault. If he had attacked him after the wrestler hit him upside the head with the beer can, I'd be on Raja's side. Here, you came and claimed plausible deniability. You can't claim self-defense because you waited. This was an assault, and I'm going to be real with you. I'm very shocked that Raja is not in jail. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn if you are the son of a celebrity. You should be in jail for something like this. He should be behind bars. No excuses. That was absolutely wrong. That was insane. And the fact that people can watch this and still say it's a work. Look, guys, I'm sorry. Not everything is a work. Okay? Not everything is a work just because it's involving wrestling. I can promise you, looking at this multiple times, it's not work. And by the way, all of this can be found on Twitter or wherever you find him on social media. I think he has multiple streaming platforms. I think he's on Kick, right? Well, I found all these clips on Twitter. If you go on his Kick channel, he live streamed everything. All of it. He live streamed the attack. He live streamed what I just showed you with him getting hit in the head with the beer can or whatever beverage that was. It's all online, y'all. Like, all of this, you can literally go search it. I have a very, very strong feeling that Mr. Jackson, not the good one, not the one that's nasty, but Mr. Jackson is going to be facing some criminal charges very soon. And he should. There was no excuse for what he did. He should have handled his business when he got hit in the head with the beer can. Not when Stewart is literally putting his life in your hands. Because these wrestlers trust you. They give their bodies up because, you know, they put their lives in your hands because they want to entertain the fans. When you violate that trust over whatever personal shit, you lose my respect, but also go to jail. Just go to jail. Anyone defending Raja Jackson, and I love Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam, I already know he's going to come out and defend Raja. He already said he is. And I know what Rob Van Dam is going to say. Rob Van Dam is going to say, well, Stewart shouldn't have put his hands on him to begin with. Okay. Well, Mr. Pick a Hand, Rob Van Dam was Mr. Pick a Hand, right? Anytime you insulted or missed a spot, disrespected, crossed Rob Van Dam, pick a hand, pow, he would slap you with it. So I can understand why he would be on Raja's side. Me? No. I don't play this shit. This man should be in jail for attempted murder. Period. End of story. I'm not here to play these games. I don't care who's his father. He tried to kill a man. How he handled this situation was absolutely wrong. I do not care. I will die on this hill. He should be in jail. Period. When he hit your head over the head, when he hit you over the head with that beer can, that was the time to get your lick in. And I would have defended Raja all the way until the end of time, if that's how it would have went down. This was predetermined attempted murder. Go to jail. You're dangerous. I don't want someone like that on the streets. So give me your thoughts about that. I am very curious. Like, does anyone really think that Raja was in the right here? I'm curious. Does anyone believe that Stuart Smith deserved everything he got? Because I think it was wrong. And I think we can all agree it was wrong.